Table games have come to Pennsylvania, and along with them, something called casino credit. If you're short on cash to buy chips, the casino will give you a line of credit so you can play on.
Casinos call it a convenient service. Others call it downright dangerous. KD investigator Andy Sheehan is here now with what he's uncovered. Andy.
Well, Rick, under table games legislation, you could be eligible for tens of thousands of dollars of interest-free credit from the casinos. The casinos say this credit is a matter of convenience for their clients, but one gambling addict turned anti-gambling advocate says casino credit is a slippery slope. In the 1980s, Bill Kearney was a rich man until he was seduced by the allure of the Atlantic City casinos.
When you walk into those buildings, they're glamorous, there's no windows, there's no clocks, they're open 24/7. They're serving free booze.
Never before a gambler, Kearney started with $5 a hand blackjack, but soon found himself at the casinos round the clock, with the big boys at the baccarat tables compulsively burning through his fortune.
Went through my money, then the money I could borrow from the banks, the money I could get off my credit cards, and after I exhausted every means of funding my addiction from my own end is when I went to credit with the casinos. Within 6 to 7 months, I lost over $1 million.
Table game players and casino credit kind of go hand in hand.
Kearney blames himself, but says he was helped along the way by the availability of interest-free credit offered by the casinos, something now available to gamblers in Pennsylvania as part of the table games legislation. Rivers General Manager Todd Moyer calls casino credit standard in the industry and a service to clients who don't want to carry around large sums of cash.
It's just a convenience factor for them. They can just set up a credit line with us, and then they'll be able to draw on that credit line through a counter check right at the table.
Rivers clients apply for a credit line with this in-house credit manager who checks their bank record and credit history. If a person is deemed credit-worthy, the casino can extend tens of thousands of dollars in credit.
With all of our gamblers, we want people to gamble within their means and gamble responsibly, and not to gamble money that you're not that you don't have as disposable income. So I don't think this makes that danger any more so. But
Credit can be a dangerous thing if you're not careful.
At the Rivers, a high roller from Cleveland named Mike Santo told me he has credit lines in Las Vegas and Atlantic City and gambles within his means. But he's seen plenty of other people who haven't.
It's okay as long as you control what you do with your gambling. If you can't control that, then credit can be a bad thing for people who go a little over the board.
People like Kearney, who today keeps a scrapbook of all his counter checks from the casinos and a letter from Caesar's Palace saying he owes them more than $400,000. He says others will follow in his footsteps.
When they get into the credit, a good percentage of people are going to go south. And when they go south, remember, it's not just the gambler who gets hurt. It's his loved ones. Could be his parents. Could be his sisters and his spouses. Could be his children, his grandchildren.
But under the law, casino credit is now available. The casinos call it a service to their clients, but as you can see, others advise caution. Rick, Christine, back to you.